Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Just going to go over some scenarios with Gold Coast and how they're going to maximize their draft hand. They're going to have a lot of picks and points chewed up with their academy players. So I just want to explain to you how much they're going to need, how they're going to fall short, and some options that they've got up their sleeve. So I'm just going to run through a mock draft with how we think it's going to play out. So everyone expects West Coast to take William Dersma with pick 1. And everyone's expecting West Coast to then follow that up with a bid on Zeke Ulen with pick 2. As you can see here, at the start of this draft, Gold Coast have got a tally of 3,773 points, and they've got these picks in place here. Now, when Zeke Ulen gets bid, they're going to burn those first 3 picks, the most valuable picks they've got at their disposal. Now, if West Coast want to go back-to-back with Gold Coast players, they're going to fall short. I just want to show you that. They're going to fall short by 229 points. As you can see here, the Gold Coast hand has changed. That 15, 18, all that 24, they're all gone. And these are now their usable picks that fall within the points index. So as I said before, what was it? It was 229 points. They're going to fall short. So they will need to start trading up. Now, at this point of the draft, it's going to be quite hard to find 229 points because you're going to need someone to effectively give you from pick 40 onwards for free, which is unlikely. So their best bet at that point is to trade up from their 2 second rounders that they've got. They've picked up Melbourne's second rounder in the Christian Petrarca trade, and they might be able to trade, say, a early second. You'd think Melbourne's would be a bit earlier than Gold Coast for maybe a pick in the mid-30s. Who would take that is anyone's guess, possibly Collingwood. They're not going to be much of a player in this draft. Melbourne might be done. There's a few options there, but what they really should do is, prior to Zeke Ulen getting bid on, it's all about timing with this. So what I'm going to recommend here, it needs to be done before that pick 15 gets chewed up in the Zeke Ulen bid. So assuming West Coast go, boom, we want William Dersma, and then 20 seconds later they've gone Zeke Ulen, Gold Coast have to make that call, and then they've got 5 minutes to find a trade partner to get enough points. So they really want to utilize pick 15. That's pretty crucial for them. So their best bet that I can really see is trading pick 15 to Essendon. Essendon have a want for that because they could look at trading up to pick 2 with West Coast. So what I propose here is that we combine 15 with 21 and 27. That picks up Gold Coast an extra 281 points, which will match that Patterson bid. And it will also effectively give Essendon a chance to possibly trade up with West Coast, utilising 5 and 15 for a pick 2 and something 30 or something along those lines. So you can execute that trade. They've picked up an extra 280 points. We can run the simulator. Dersma, Ulen, and they can match it straight off the bat. Okay, but if they did it when that Ulen pick, they can't make that trade. Okay, so Ulen's gone, that pick 15 is gone, and they've wasted their opportunity. So it's all about timing. They need to kind of make the most of that. Essendon aren't going to trade in pick 6 and 25 for pick 26, so they need to do it before that Ulen bid comes in. Another way they can maximize their draft hand, again, this has to happen at the very start of the draft before these bids come in. If you were to trade 15 and what did I say, 20, 21 and 27. What have I done? Reset that. 15, 21, 27. Execute that trade. And then trade 18. Trade that back as well. You can also accumulate a lot more points for their 3 other Gold Coast Academy players. Now, this second trade involves North Melbourne. You would go 25 and 26. They've bundled them together. North Melbourne get to move up the draft order 7 slots. They're going to burn that second option, but you could throw a 42 back and they're still going to pick up about 273 points, and that will leave them after the Patterson bid with about, I think it was about 700 points. So we'll go through it. This is worst case scenario for Gold Coast, by the way. Whether this plays out, Probably not. But how much points? They've got 620 points. So if their next academy player, let's say Adamsell's the next one, he gets bid on. They've got 620 points. They're not going to be taking all of them home, that's for sure. It'll be just the ones that they really value the most. But Adamsell can get bid on up to about pick 25, and they're going to be able to match it. The further he falls past that, the more chance they have of matching a Jai Murray, Kobe Coulson. Ignore Kalani White. He's a father-son for Melbourne. So I just wanted to go through that scenario with you for Gold Coast. I think they're going to be pretty active with trading, and it will be right at the very pointy end of the draft. As soon as they're allowed, you'd think they're probably on the phone right now making these type of calls. But yeah, as some actual plausible trades that I can see getting done, I think combining 15 with Essendon's 2 picks and Gold Coast 18 with North Melbourne's 2 picks, that really bumps up their value. They've picked up an extra, 500 and nearly 600 points there. So I think that would be their best option. There's been a few other points and trades floated about, but this is really the most plausible and best option I can find for Gold Coast. If you guys know of any other better options, please hit me up in the comments and let me know. I'd like to explore it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.